Talk about change, all the changes that are going to happen over the next few months. Think about it. Change, to me, in the business world is called transition. What are you transitioning to? Are you aware that you're going to go through changes? Possibly a career change, possibly a relationship change, possibly a health change over the next 4 months. Plus, you got the holidays coming up. So, what are you going to do? Okay? So, that's the big thing, man. Those are my calls the last few weeks is, Rock, I lost my job. Rock, I got laid off. Rock, my job sucks. Rock, I think this is going to happen. You got a plan for change, man. And these are career-long changes. So think about that. People don't realize, the things that change in life. I'm going through changes. Hey, Craig, how you doing, man? How about those Yankees? I'm calling before Monday Night Football, right? The Bears and the Vikings. I'm on fantasy football. I got a good chance of beating a good team. So I'm excited. What's the word? A lot of changes going on, man. People are going through changes. And I think there's people that are scared. I talk to recruiters. I've talked to people getting laid off. I'm watching the news. I'm looking at the labor reports. Hey, Lone Wolf, how you doing, man? So I thought I'd go on. I haven't been on for, 48 hours? But things are going good. I got a couple plans. I got some traveling plans. I'm getting ready for the year end. Talk to my accountants and so on. Yeah. Brenda, it is 7:07 p.m. Eastern Time. Where are you located, Brenda? I'm not worried about the next 36 months. I'm worried about the next 12 months for me. I'm not worried about, my long-term plans. I might not have 36 months. So I'm preparing to live now. Huntsville, that's Alabama, right? I think I've been there once. Isn't there a University of Alabama hockey team? I think there's a hockey team there. That's Division One. Hello, Mijmi. Are you subscribed? Where are the hearts? No subscriptions? Come on. Yes. College hockey, I know. There's a lot of money up there, isn't there? A lot of business people. And there's some scams there too, right? Wasn't that guy named Sloan? Something like that? Hashimi. Indian? My marketing people, I got to schedule a Pink Slip Quarter YouTube on Thursday, so look for it. We're going to be talking business of people that are going through transition, through a layoff, what to do, people that are unhappy in their career or looking for a better opportunity. You got to start looking at now. And if you're 45 and older, it's a 2 to 3 year lag time before you find something that you want to do. That's why I believe in, having a job, being an entrepreneur, do some freelance work, do consulting, do something. You're Arab. Okay. All right. Are you subscribed? Is this your first time here? What do you mean by? Brenda, you just came on. What's going on? Lone Wolf just got a promotion. What's going on that you got a promotion? Is the business doing well? Or you work for yourself? Well, Brenda, you come on to say goodbye? We're trying to get more women. We got 90% men. And men aren't any fun to talk about because they just talk about themselves, like me. Olivia. How you doing, kid? Uh-oh, someone's calling me a dirtbag. You're new here? Well, stick around. See if you like it. It's called Rock Talk. My name's Rock, and we talk about anything. But we got to start talking serious about business over the next 4 months. People are out of work, man. Craig, as you see, the unemployment is not good news. Abuser, yeah, we know who you are. We know trolls. We know trolls. Doesn't matter. It helps the algorithm. You might even want to subscribe. The more you comment, the better. In fact, I got 2 of them. You see? We got 2 of them. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I got one of my valet's buddies where I go get my teeth done. He says, Rock, I grew a goatee because of you. I said, what do you mean? I like the way it's tight. I said, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. What do you mean by that? They would like this subject. Brenda, of course I'm an American. Of course I'm all pro-America. Damn right. IDK. IDK's been around before. Talk business. Good. Okay, how you doing, kid? All right. Brenda, what's the deal here? You said you're going to go. What's going on? Are you happy or unhappy? You've been here before. You missed your birthday? What do you mean? You missed your birthday. Olivia, you've been here before, I think. Is everybody subscribed here? Is there anything I could answer? Any solutions? Can I make you feel better about your life? Okay. Well, listen, it's already September. Can you believe it? What's today? What's the date today? 8th or 9th? No, it's the 8th already. Shit. So I'm thinking, we got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, we got the Jewish holidays. I live in Florida. And listen, Minnesota, I'm from Minnesota, so I try to avoid Minnesota in the wintertime. We talk basically about business, life, investments, sports, health. I got 50 years. I'm 71 years old, and I talk about my wins, losses, and lessons. Oh, we had a 50th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, Lone Wolf. Good for you guys. My parents were married 74 years until my mother passed at 94. My dad's still alive. He's 100. Maryland. Ooh, Baltimore. Ooh, lost that big game. I thought about 50. Then give me more hearts, man. Subscribe. Ask me questions. I might look 50, but I got 70 plus years of experience. Oh my God. Parents married and then the father left. Divorce is really bad, man. But you know, I've been divorced, and if it's not the right fit, the kids get screwed, you know? No, but my daughter's got 5 dogs, and my son has one. So of the 3 children, there's 6 dogs. So when I see them, I'm Papa Rock, and I always bring goodies. You know what I mean? Goodies for the kids or for the pets. Dogs are awesome, man. Dogs are awesome. I just don't have the time or the effort, the energy. I travel too much, but I love dogs. I got 10 brothers and sisters too. Big family. And we're all alive. Hold it. Olivia, what do you mean? Triplets. Children? Besides pets? No. I think people are pulling our legs here. My favorite TV series, there's a few of them. The World Series, NHL playoffs, college hockey playoffs. I'm okay with football, but not big on it. Love baseball and hockey. Twins. Olivia. Hey, Coach, how you doing, man? Okay, KF just brought up college hockey. We love college hockey. Coach X, what happened to your Baltimore Ravens yesterday? Robert De Niro. Which team? Hockey, I'm a Florida Panther fan. I'm a NFL Raider fan. And I'm a New York Yankee baseball fan. Even though I'm a Minnesotan. College hockey team? I'd probably go with Dartmouth because there's a Minnesota. My son's grade school friend coaches Dartmouth. And I'm from Minnesota, so I used to have season tickets to the Gophers until I moved and I gave them to my kid. And they're Gopher fans. But I think there's a lot of good hockey teams out there, man. College. A lot of Minnesota teams, a lot of northeastern teams. That Frozen Four is awesome, isn't it? And the playoffs before. Oh, I love baseball too. College baseball, I love it. Who are you talking about? Your daughter thinks, who sounds like, I know Robert Patrick. He's a good actor. Is he still alive, by the way? Yeah. Well, the CCHA and so on, now it's called the Big Ten. It used to be the WCHA. Now I think it's the Big Ten and so on. Frozen Four is awesome, man. There's some really good hockey players too, college guys, man. Well, you see how they move right after the playoffs? They go move right into the NHL. Some of these guys. KF, how about the size of these defensemen now? 6'4", 6'5", goaltender 6'8". No, we don't talk soccer. We're in America. Do we talk soccer? Me? Oh my God. Your daughter's, you're watching the Terminator? I haven't seen the Terminator for years. The Falcons. Hey, how about Western Michigan, what they did last year? Unbelievable. Oh, did they? Federal? Oh my God. Matt Remke-ish. Uh, I'll give you a story. When I was in college, I played for a small Division III hockey team that was good back in the 60s, but their schedule is so far decades ahead that the team I played for, St. Mary's in Winona, Minnesota, we weren't good. And we were playing Western Michigan when they were a non-conference game. So we took a bus up to Western Michigan. And it was a 2-game series, a Friday night and a Saturday. And on the way up, it was a 12-hour bus ride or something like that. We played cards. And I was a sophomore playing cards with all the seniors and stuff in the back room. And I was beating the shit out of everybody playing poker. We lost the first game 18-6. You heard it. 18-6. And that was what? Two touchdowns and a field goal. 6 of the guys on Western Michigan were drafted by the New York Islanders, and their teeth were missing and everything. We were intimidated. We got the shit kicked out of us. On the way back, the coach blamed me for keeping everybody up playing cards. It's a true story. Okay, FGT, English only. Looks Spanish to me. Craig, did you have to bring it up? And I think the second game was like, it was bad. Maybe 6-1. Everybody's so petered out. They probably felt sorry for us. It was unbelievable. And that ride back was, oh my God. Why are you asking me about my favorite movie? My favorite movie, there's so many of them. In fact, a friend of mine who I haven't seen for many years brought up the Titans, something about the Titans football. And that's a good, I would cry. I get emotional at sports, and kind of feely good sports movies. I even cry at Hall of Fame ceremonies because they're always going to the past. And they talk about their coaches and their mother and their father and their experiences, and they always go back to their coaches. You know what I mean? Yeah, remember the Titans. That's it. But I have a lot of movies. Rudy's a huge one. My kids love Rudy, man. And I would get them the VHS. You guys probably don't remember what a VHS is. And then DVD came out, and now you just stream everything, Yeah, pool's cool. You see my thumb? That's from 8 games of bowling in a couple hours. I was flying high on Saturday morning, I think. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go bowl. And after a couple lessons, a week or two before, and I traveled, so I had some time off. So I went to bowl, and my coach is the manager of the bowling alley. So I just spent some time with him and said, can you refresh my memory what you taught me that day? And he did, and I used it. My high was 171. My average was 149. In 8 games, I'm like, fucking A, man. I started in October. So I was like maybe a 120 average before. Yeah. I can't drink beer, man. I'm gluten-free. Can't eat the nachos either. Actually, it helps because I'm not drinking that stuff. So I usually have a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks before I go play, or before I roll. My favorite team in what sport? KF, that's cool. Collie, Dennis, how you doing, Collie? You guys are throwing me hearts. Thank you. Subscribers, please. I'm still rolling, man. I'm going to start advertising myself on YouTube, and I'm making it into a business. My football team, everybody knows. Who knows my NFL football team? Come on, come on. I won yesterday. Who is it? Besides my fantasy football team, who I'm loyal to, it's the Raiders. Lone Wolf knows it's the Raiders. How about Gino? How about Gino? I got Gino on my team, and I got Bowers. I wanted that running back, but they screwed me out of it. Yeah. Coach X. Well, yeah, but you're in shape, man. You gotta watch everything that you do. Uh, I'm no actor. I can't read a script. I don't write a script. I just talk. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. But you know what? It's down to money. The son, he doesn't give a shit. And your buddy Tom Brady is 10% owner. That's probably got an influence in the future. It does. And Pete Carroll's going to do, the culture is going to be different now. However, I'm a John Gruden guy. I like John Gruden a lot. I don't think the NFL will let him come back. He's too much entertainment now. And he beat the NFL in this lawsuit, so they're going to settle. He's going to make a lot of money, man. He's going to make a lot of money. They tried to ruin his reputation. And this is what I believe in life, you know? You got to be a person of integrity. Michigan. Gene Hackman, a poor guy. He was a good actor, though, wasn't he? I liked him as an actor. He was a big dude, wasn't he? Like 6'4", or something like that. I was just talking about, when we were talking about Remember the Titans, we were talking about Denzel. I really like Denzel, actor, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was one of my favorites, man. And the guy got all messed up. Poor guy. No, I know people that like the CFL. Oh, yeah. Coach X. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like the CFL. Yeah, Craig. How about Belichick? What a piece of work. He wins one game. You know, I'm going to ask Coach X. Would you send your kids to Belichick and play for Belichick? Or who's the coach, college coach, that you would send your kids to watch over your kids? See, I would have went to go play for Bobby Knight or Bill Parcells. Somebody tough like that. You know what I mean? Jimmy Johnson would have been a good coach too, college coach, you know? Yes. Yes. Marky Mark. I still call him Marky Mark. I've heard he's done a lot of good things in the Catholic Church. He's got beautiful kids. He's watching his daughter. You notice that? He watches his daughter. No one's dating my daughter. I mean, oh, I like Harbaugh, man. I like Harbaugh. He had a tough loss, man. I'm talking about John. Bobby Knight, who's your daddy? Basketball, nah. But I'm a A-Rod fan, so I'll watch the Timberwolves now. I like Carr. I like Carr. But he kind of got screwed. And then he got hurt. I mean, come on, man. It's tough. Wow. Craig, I didn't know you were, I know you're Rhode Island, right? You're Rhode Island? In fact, your girlfriend, Barb, where is she? Matt, old kid. Matt, I don't know if we know you. Are you crashing our party? Come on. Oh, Woodson, what a badass man. He seems like a good guy too. I like him. He's got that badass approach, but he could fill a bill. You know what I mean? Can you imagine getting hit by that dude? Oh, Craig, your parents split? You got brothers and sisters? You know, I never watched Better Call Saul. I like that actor, though. I know who he is. Oh, what was that like meeting Woodson? What was that like? Ann Arbor, man, they always had a good hockey team. Michigan, college. Remember Red Berenson? Good coach, man. He was a good player, too. Oh, younger or older, Craig? Yeah, that's cool when they're nice guys, man. You know, this arrogant shit doesn't happen. What's that deal about guy spitting in the face or something at a game? Are you kidding me? That shit still happens? I mean, can you imagine? Oh, Craig, so he's in his 40s, huh? Has he got a family? Kids? Are you a uncle? Holy shit, Craig. You're alone or are you close with the friend or family or not? Really? Dak? Okay. You talk about Underwood when you say U of M, are you saying Michigan or Minnesota? Because Minnesota might be pretty good this year. Not elite, but, competitive. They'll get a bowl game. Hanny, Honey, we got some Trump fans. Trump fans are welcome. No problem. Oh, Michigan. Well, Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh. He's kind of a different dude, isn't he? Oh, I see, Craig. You have no kids, though, right, Craig? Never married, no kids? Because your mom's side is probably waiting for you. Hey, they support The Rock, huh? It's cool. Thank you. So who was that? Oh, Dak in Philadelphia. Not really. When I was a kid, I liked Joe Frazier. I felt he was the underdog. I mean, I know who Ali was, and I would go to Golden Gloves with my buddies sometimes. And I just don't like. I like the sport. I like the way they work out, but I don't like him getting hit, man. You know what I mean? Remember Boom Boom, and there's a couple other dudes, Italian dudes that get the shit kicked out of them. And everybody knows Rocky Marciano. You know, everybody wants to claim him because he's Italian. Well, Craig, what do you think? First of all, Africa? Come on. They got machetes, don't they? Well, I'm going to Vietnam. The Bumble guy. By the way, I've changed my profile on Bumble. I'm still not attracting anything. And the ones that I do attract come on through TikTok. It's not a good selection. And nobody in West Palm. I am adamant about if I'm going to date anybody, it's only going to be West Palm. I'm not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We got somebody new here? I don't know. What do you talk about, guys? It's rock talk, man. We talk about anything. Whatever you want to talk about. Sports, dating, a job, transition, babies. We got a coach here. Sports. I think we got a bunch of athletes or wannabe athletes. Philippines, huh? A lot of Philippines here in West Palm Beach, and they're beautiful people, man. And very hardworking people. Yeah, I'm on the apps, but if they don't go on a video like this, you know it could be a cat. What do you call that? Catfishing, catfish, catfish, spam, scam, orbiting. I got a glossary, I think, on one of my videos on YouTube talking about that shit. We got an Egyptian here. I had a director of engineering Egyptian, and he was a great guy. How you doing, Michael? Welcome back, dude. Um, oh, Lone Wolf boxing. My mom was Polish, and she was kind of a tomboy, youngest of five. Her and her dad back in the 40s would listen to the radio. Does anybody remember Joe Louis? Come on. What was he called? The Brown Bomber, wasn't he? Yeah, it was badass, man. Hey, Lone Wolf and KF, what are you guys thinking about the fights coming back in the NHL? Do you like that? I think it's intimidating, man. Yeah, Detroit. You got the Red Wings too. Isn't that Joe Louis Arena? Yeah, he was fucking badass, man. And my mom was the athlete, not my dad. I'm one of 11, 8 boys, 3 girls. And my mom taught me how to throw a ball, taught me how to skate, taught me how to swim. And she had 11 kids, man. She was built like a. My mom was 100% Polish. She was built to bear babies. I'm not kidding you. And cool woman, man. She was cool. Yeah, yeah, KF. Can you imagine not only playing that sport, keeping your head up because you know they're all set up. They're going back to that bully that's at least one or two of them on the team now for intimidation. But they're also good hockey players, you know? Oh, yeah. And you get hurt, man, you're fucked. Yep. I had a buddy of mine that was a big Ranger fan. He was old, he was in his 90s when he passed away. Ranger fan, and he used to say, Rock, the best athletes are the hockey players. And I could tell you this, being from St. Paul, hockey players are also awesome golfers. No shit. Yeah. I fought once, I think once in hockey. It was in a summer league, and I was in freshman in college, and it was a summer league, and I went out to play a game in the summer, and I met up with a guy in University of Minnesota, and I didn't think he was that big or that tough or anything. And I don't know, I looked at him like I was tough. At center ice, him and I broke out in a fight. He beat the shit out of me. That's the last time I fought. Oh, yeah. Probert. Poor guy. Oh, are they? Good golfers? Soccer players, man, they got that. They're all muscle, you know? Messi. Yeah, and he's supposed to be a good guy, right? You know, Beckman's here in Miami building a big arena. And he seems like a good guy, man. you know. I played in high school when it wasn't really a sport. We played games, but it was more like getting in shape for hockey. The ones that didn't play football, they didn't want to get hurt like me. So I was a wing. I thought I was pretty good. You know what I mean? That I could kick it in. And then we had some really good forwards that would punch it through. It was fun. Uh-oh. Messi and Ronaldo. I can't answer, but I will watch Italia. I'll watch Poland. And my ex-wife was Colombian, so I'd watch the Colombians. Colombians really aren't that tier yet, are they? I know they're improving. I was a right wing. Is Ronaldo a left wing? Irma. How you doing, Irma? We got a bunch of guys talking sports. Is he? Who's the family guy? Is that Messi? He's got like 5 kids or something like that. 1 wife. I like the guys that stick with 1 wife and have a good family, you know. And these guys got a ton of money, so what's the deal? Uh-oh. Hey, backyard hockey was awesome. Did you guys play with a ball or like a rubber puck? I'm talking about the soft rubber. We used to play that, and I had a guy that was a welder. I had for my kids have them make regulation goals. You know, the net. It was pretty cool. No, pond hockey is big in Minnesota still. Ex-NHL players, college D1 players. I think it's four guys against 4 guys, and it's a big deal during the Winter Carnival. Okay. All right, you guys. Are you serious? You're going to bitch about who's the world-class soccer players? Are you serious? By the way, these guys, how old are they? Are they 40 years old? I don't know why they're so damn good. Yeah, they have hockey on the ponds and stuff like that. It's huge. It's a big business too. You know, oh no, a lot more than that. Maybe 100 rinks. Like they flood it and all that stuff. It's big business, man. And it's huge. It started out small and then hey Gretchen. Where's Gretchen been? Gretchen, where you been? I think this is my 52nd live. And Gretchen shows up. Gretchen, don't get, yeah, New Hampshire. I was just there. I went to Dartmouth. My grandson goes to Dartmouth. I liked it. It was a really beautiful school and tough, man. I don't know how he got in there, but he's smart. He's not like his grandfather. Did you really? Good for you. He's a junior. He's going to be pre-med. I got a granddaughter at, let me think, Villanova. She's a freshman. She wants to be pre-med too. Gretchen, I remember, but you know what? I'm a baby boomer. This guy is still talking soccer. Are you serious? Come on. This is America. We don't talk soccer. You know why? We're not any good. You guys come over here and poach all our players if we have 1 or 2. Do you know there's a soccer player with my last name? It's a goaltender. Look it up. LaManna. LaManna. 1 word, no spaces. He's a goaltender. No, I didn't look to see if I'm related. Pigskin. I never heard that. That you guys call it pigskin basketball. Well, we talk golf. Tennis. They're hoping for American tennis players. We're not too good at that either. We know you don't live in America. I know basketball is big too in the Middle East, right? And Europe. Okay. Everybody on the countdown on baseball? My Yankees. Boston plays again tonight. Big series coming up. Boston and the Yankees in Boston. Football. Yes, we know. All right. What else are we going to talk about? Gretchen. Brenda. Throw your 2 cents in. Stephen Curry. Everybody likes Stephen Curry, right? I hear he's a really good golfer too, and a good guy. I think somebody met him at like a celebrity golf tournament and said he's a good guy. It's good to see these athletes that are, positive, friendly, not arrogant. Who needs arrogance? No. And these kids they work hard, And it's up to the parents to do the right thing when it comes down to raising their kids. Right, Coach X? Coach is probably feeding them right now. I know it's early elsewhere, but I wanted to get on before I go watch Monday Night Football here in the United States. The only reason why is I got one player playing for me on my fantasy team. I got a really good chance. If I score 11 points with my guy, that's all I need. I believe it's 8 Eastern. Another subscription. Cool. WWE, I'm not into it. Craig, what the hell are you doing? Just investing? What are you watching? Fox Business? What are you watching? Who's my guy in... Oh, it's Adam Thielen. He's that slot receiver, but he's starting. And J.J. McCarthy, that rookie, I hope he needs a comfort zone, and Andy would be good. I only need what? He gets good yardage, and he catches the ball. Craig, I'm worried about you. Fox Business, Lone Wolf. Look at all these guys. Everybody's agreeing with me. My brothers and that, they think I'm crazy because I'm very strategic. I study what I need to do. Then I make a decision. And once you make a decision, you got to live with it, right? I'm pissed at myself sometimes, Oh, what do you mean? Craig's working, man. No, he don't watch TV. I bet you. He's going to come back with, he's watching his gold. Watch. And his Bitcoin and his, what's the other one? Crypto. Hey, what the market do today? I think the market did pretty good today. I was expecting more of a flat day because they're waiting for more labor data. I'm worried about data employment, man. If you're over 45, I talked to this recruiter this past week. He's in my industry, and we talk about what's the trend, what's going on. He says, Rock, if you're over 45, it's no longer a year to 2 years. It might even be 3 years before you find a decent job. That's how tough it is, man. Lone Wolf, I know you've been here before. You're a young guy? You, Craig knows. Lone Wolf, you're young, aren't you? You're in your 20s, maybe? Oh, 48. Yeah. Well, Craig's younger than you. But Craig, he's on a budget when he goes out and buys those goddamn steaks. And he cooks them himself. Here, we got a 23-year-old. I'm 71. So I got all you guys beat. Look at this. Lone Wolf, 48 plus 23, 71. That's me. KF, 40. Perfect age. But you know what? Make sure you're working and making money, man. And look at your tax advantages. That's one thing I talk to my kids about. Make sure you talk to a tax advisor. It'll help you. I'm telling you right now. We got a 20-year-old. Awesome. Get a job, work your job, network, network, network. Because your brand, that's you. Keep your promises. Yeah, Craig, I thought you were 36. It's good. Oh, no. Computer engineer. You're in a good spot, man. Craig, you're way ahead of the deal because you got the mindset. You got the mindset. You know you got to save. What's your buddy say? Warren Buffett, save 20%. I say 25. I say 25. No matter what. Even if you take on bad debt. I mean, good debt. You know what good debt is, right? Anything that could increase in value. Bad debt is fucking bad investments. Med school. Good for you. My grandkids are pre-med themselves. It's okay. Make sure you make your money, but you keep forward, knowing that you're not going to be there forever. No, you can't listen to that. By the way, if you use AI and plagiarize in these good colleges, you're out. You'll never get into another college again. I use AI a lot, but I customize it and so on, but it gives me ideas. You know what I mean? I like it. I like AI, but it's all more personal shit, you know? You guys don't forget about my hearts and my thumbs up and my subscriptions. Don't forget about that shit. And pass it on. I'm going to have to open up my lives to LinkedIn. I got almost 11,000 sources on LinkedIn. But I got to talk about business. But my marketer is going to schedule time. But I want you guys to come on too. Blue collar, very good. I call them blue collar millionaires. That's the guy next door. You ever read that book? I mentioned that. Thanks for all the hearts, everybody. You know what? The book from the 1990s, I gave it to my kids and they still refer to it. The Millionaire Next Door. You know why? Live amongst your means, save a few bucks, save for a rainy day, and keep moving. Get up every day. If you don't like your career, start thinking about another one. Making that change. As I mentioned, I've had 8, but I was forced out of my original by my ex-partner. The company I built, I thought I was going to buy him out. Well, he eventually said, Rock, I'm buying you out. And then it would have been into a litigation, and I didn't want to go into litigation. Exactly, Lone Wolf. No. If you say, didn't you read Lone Wolf? You got to have the mindset. Don't give up. This is a really hard time, September through the first of the year. Why? Holidays. Holidays is depressing, man. For an entrepreneur, an employer, an employee, and then if there was a bad year, what can you expect? People are getting laid off left and right. And today, they used to call it layoff, temporary layoff, and then now it's permanent. No, you get laid off, it's permanent. It's over. That's why you got to keep thinking. You got to keep saving, just a little bit. Baby steps. Listen to Craig. Craig knows. He's setting aside a little bit at a time. And you don't know what's going to happen. Think if you were in overseas, like in Russia or the Ukraine and all this shit going on with the Europeans now. You don't know what the hell's going to go on. This is what I mean about United States. I'm thankful, man, we're in the United States. But you have to have empathy. There's a lot of good people that are at war. I'm talking about the common people, not the politicians, okay? Let's not talk about the politicians. KF, see you, man. You're running because you're going to go watch a football game. I know you. Oh, what happened to your Detroit Lions? Green Bay, come on. Okay, you guys. All right, what else do I have? I got a few more minutes. Then I got to go TikTok, live on TikTok. TikTok is a lot different than YouTube. YouTube is upscale, intelligent people. Not saying that TikTok are not. It's just that it's, very fast and people just want to people just want to talk about their personal stuff. You know what I mean? This is more of a community. You see, Craig, never give up. No, it's a good thing, man. Oh, why would they piss you off? Now, you know what's interesting is was he your quarterback coach at Detroit? He's the coach of the Chicago Bears now. And he's got that Caleb Williams. I want to see what he does. It's going to be interesting. And I think when he goes into Detroit, it's going to be interesting. Oh, Detroit's got some badass uniforms, though, aren't they? I like their away uniforms better than their home. I think they're cool looking, man. Got a lot of spirit. But they just couldn't get off the dime. I mean, the Packers had their number, but Packers might have a really good... Yeah, the black and blue is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are... I'm running out of people here. TikTok, you never run out of people. You know why? They all want to talk about dating and shit. It's a different feel. You guys talk sports, business, hope. We get young guys, we get middle-aged guys. Oh no, not Carla. Carla comes on. You guys listen. Carla's a problem. I know we're trying to attract women, but Carla, she might even be, I'm wondering if she's a troll. What do you guys think? Hey, thanks, man. Shimi, I'm going to call you Shimi. Shimi, you're welcome. Come subscribe. Stay on top of it. We got some sharp people here. We got some sharp people. We talk positive. And don't forget, Egypt. I have good friends from Egypt. And by the way, they all became engineers and doctors. The next generation. No, I don't. Who are you talking about? Lone Wolf. She hasn't spoken yet. You're talking about Carla? No. Carla's from my past. Carla's from my past. Yeah, we need doctors. You know? Damn right we do. And you know that medical insurance, we're scaring them away. Oh, does anybody know what it costs to get through med school? What do you think? What do you think it is? Yeah, you better start at 7 figures. Yeah, that's what it costs today. Is that the right thing? How do we educate when we can't afford helping and sending the people to serve us in the medical field? Yes. Egyptian doctors, they won't even, take their classes and so on here. They won't qualify them. They had to re-qualify for everything. It's not fair. It's not fair, but they had to get out of that country, though. Believe me, Lone Wolf, you're a puppy. If you're only paying $500 a month, you got a good deal. But then don't forget, if you have a husband and a wife, you got to double it. And then family insurance, add that to it. And what if you're unemployed? How are you going to pay for it? It's not right. I don't think people are lazy. I think people, have to get an opportunity. That's it. Yeah, it's an opportunity. I remember my father and mother, they give you that opportunity, and you need people to motivate you, like a coach, that say, hey, listen, you're a gem in the rough, but you got to keep working at them, motivate them, because people give up, and you can't. You got to be supportive, man. And that's one thing I had. I had a lot of mentors in my lifetime. Where are my hearts? I started losing my concentration when I don't see any hearts or no thumbs up, or I need hope too. I got to keep coming back. I keep coming back to live. I keep coming back. Okay. It's going to be 60 minutes. When I hit 60 minutes, that's enough. Lone Wolf. Good for you, man. But you know what's hard is who motivates you. See what I mean? You have to motivate yourself. I understand that. But there's got to be somebody that believes in you. You know what I mean? I always had somebody that believed in me. And it wasn't for money. It was, Rock, I really believe in you. And I had that in grade school, mostly grade school coaches. I had some, and teachers. I had some great teachers and say, Rock, you're going to be somebody. They gave me encouragement. You know what I mean? Yeah. Faith is a strong deal, man. When people say I'm an atheist, I don't believe that. How can you be an atheist? I just don't understand that. It's my point of view. Religion, it's whatever. Faith, people have different gods. I understand that. You could do it, kid. That's your mission statement. Now what you got to do is go talk to somebody that's been there, done that, especially in America. If you could find somebody at a college, and get support, and you talk about sports, today you can get scholarships. You can get scholarships for academics, athletics, the theater, creativity, artists. Everybody's looking for what we call talent, That's one thing that impresses me with the Asians. They're under that STEM educational format, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. That's a solid base for education. And they don't have to spend a fortune in Asia. The government is encouraging talent because that builds up their economy as workers, you see, and innovation and entrepreneurship. You see Lone Wolf? Perfect. Lone Wolf, you've been on all day. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Okay, everybody, I got to hit it. So this was Rock Talk 52. I'm putting more videos out there. Watch my videos. You can do the replay. It all helps. And I'm pretty excited about what's going on. Okay, God bless you guys. Keep the faith. And I always say, keep your promises. God bless.